Hey guys. So today we're going to talk about the difference of communication systems. Specifically, I will be talking about one of the multiple augmentative and alternative communication systems. This one is PACS. So first of all, augmentative and alternative communication system, also known as an AAC, is there's an aided and unaided communication system. PACS is unaided. These type of systems are just to enhance or best for people who have communication impairments. So these impairments can include those who are completely nonverbal, those who do not do any words, they just make utterances or they make noises, and for those who might be verbal. There are children who are higher functioning and are still using PECS. This is for the reason that they are lacking the actual social communication to engage in full conversation, and also they lack expression limitations. So the most people that are able to see with PECS are those who are diagnosed with autism. Not to say that it is limited to this population. Other populations such as Rett syndrome, pervasive developmental disorder are also using PECS, and Down syndrome and all those others. It is just more likely seen using the system is the population with autism, and that is actually currently what I work with as well. I work with the population of autism and see PECS and Proloquo, which is another system used most likely with this system. PECS is, like I said, is a form of aided AAC device. It is called, the full name for it is Picture Exchange Communication System. The system is where you actually take a picture and you're exchanging it for the reinforcement or the item that they're asking for. So very straightforward. It is very easy to use and very costly, or not costly. This is why it's more preferred. You can actually use, there's two forms of PECS that you can use. I will be showing you one. We're going to be using it on the iPad, and you can also use it just as like a book. Very just handsy, like it's textural. You open the book, there's different pages, different icons. The difference between the two is that the actual PECS book, you have multiple pictures, multiple icons, which are easy to lose or easy to damage. The iPad is more, it's just one iPad and you just have it in here. And it's more functional in the fact that you're never going to lose pictures. You're never going to have the frustration of having to look for, or if you lose a picture and then having the frustration that it's not there. The iPad all has it saved on your PECS board on the iPad. Another great thing about PECS is that it is generalized between settings. You can generalize it between home, you can generalize it between the community, and you can generalize it between, for example, the center that I work at. All you have to do is take pictures of the specific items in each area, and you're able to put it on a page in your PECS book, and the child is learning that he's able to go to this page for this item. So example, kitchen, toys, activities, rooms, all accessible on your PECS board. The only limitation with PECS board is that sometimes if you are looking for a child to use oral communication, actually verbally saying full sentences and full words, PECS sometimes limits that option. There are cases where they are able to fully express their language. In other cases, there are limitations. But again, that's just the repetition of keep working and doing all that good stuff. So with that, I will explain more about PECS and show you more on how to do it with the iPad. So with the iPad, I'll show you a little bit about it. So we have our PECS board, if you can see that. So there's going to be different pages. So there's 6 pages, and they're all color coordinated. With the color coordination, just kind of emphasizes for the child to make it easier to know which page has what items. So example, red has food, blue has actions that they enjoy. So my client enjoys hugging, tickling, piggyback rides, all that good stuff. The next one is going to the bathroom. The green one is toys or activities that they enjoy at the center, and so on and so on. So this is an example of what you can change on here. So it's very flexible. Since we have, same with the actual PECS board, you're able to function how many strips of Velcro you want, how many icons you want on each page. So with this one, you can easily change how many you want. So you can decrease the number of Velcro strips. So there's 7, now there's 3. keep going how many of you would like. It all depends, again, on what phase you're in PECS. So there are 6 phases of PECS. The first phase is actually just showing them one icon, and they're supposed to push it, and then they get the reward. So for this one, this is like the bathroom. But for example, if I were to add TV, so we have this. And then if he were to say, let me do this. Hide. He can click TV, and then he was able to get TV. So that's phase 1, is just limiting to one picture. Phase 2 is actually having the iPad or the token board away from the child, about approximately 2 to 5 feet, and then you would stand across the room, and the client or the child will have to go get the iPad, bring it to you, click what they want, and then they're able to receive what they're asking for. Phase 3 is which one I will be showing you today. Phase 3 is when you have multiple different pictures on a page, and they're able to discriminate among the different pictures to find what they want. So example, PECS is a great learning experience for children who are using the system to understand discrimination between pictures. If a child is having a hard time discriminating between objects, items, or pictures, the system is not a good system for their learning experiences. So with this, I'm going to kind of show you how this works. So I have a cracker. On this page, there's going to be 2, you can't really see that. There's 2 that says cracker, and then fish cracker. So he is going to have to discriminate which one he wants to choose in order to get this cracker. So if I say, what do you want? And then I can hold this up, he will go over, click cracker, and I will give this back and say, good job for asking for cracker. This is called a direct reinforcement. So as soon as he asks for what he wants, he's getting his reinforcement automatically. Again, you can do it with different things. So hug, piggyback, if he came over to me and clicked hug, again, I just reinforce him by giving him a hug. This system is great to teach for learning communication. As it goes on, once you get past phase 3, there's phase 4, 5, and 6. All these are kind of like a tumbleweed adding. So once we get to the point of discrimination among different pictures, we can add longer sentences. So we can add, I want hug. I want cookie. You're trying to get them to communicate formally with using all these words. You can even ask them questions on the iPad. So what is this? And they can go in and click cracker. That's step 5. Step 6 is they are able to expand their language and generalization. So this can be a cracker, but this also could be a circle. This also could be a frisbee. So generalizing it between other different things. Another is to take a step back, how we talked about oral communication, how it's iffy within using PECS. When they are asking, we have on the iPad, if you can hear it, cracker, it verbally says the word. This pairing of verbal and the picture allows for the child to understand what it is and hear actual item. And when I'm handing them the cracker, I also say, like, nice job asking for cracker. This is just to emphasize and kind of build the repertoire of words to use later in life. That is my little discussion of PECS. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks. Have a nice day.